Thank you very much, Rocco. And it's been a pleasure getting to know Rocco through COVID, and it's been a pleasure to see people in the legal community standing up and recognizing what's going on, and willing to put forth um, and take that abuse, that take that mischaracterization. Because I see we have some media here. I'm not sure how many are here, but they we've seen this in spades during COVID. Is anybody who dissents from the narrative, anybody who has an alternative opinion, wants to talk about facts, um, they immediately go after not your facts, not your opinions. They go after you, the individual.
Yeah.
That is become the hallmark of our mainstream media.
That's right. Ad hominem. That's right. Who are you?
But I'm welcome and I'm pleased to have another amigo here today. Somebody who also has witnessed and experienced the attack of the mainstream media, but somebody who also stands up to it and doesn't bend for it. Um, and in our federal parliament, like we have in the legislature, all parties are working together with COVID. Nobody is actually opposing. And I'm going to say this, our system is based on this fundamental. To get good policy, we need to have somebody who advances a policy and others who oppose it. And there should be tension, and there should be discussion, and find that right balance. Um, if there is no opposition, you cannot get good policy. There is a by-election coming up very shortly in York Centre and Toronto Centre. And we have two candidates running in those by-elections who will speak up, who will oppose, who will offer good, thoughtful, insightful discussion and debate on things. We are missing a voice for us in the federal parliament as well. And I'm pleased to endorse and support the candidacy of Baljet and Maxime Bernier for the PPC party. We need their voices.
Thank you, Randy. Thank you, everybody. I'm very happy to be here. It's a nice day. It's a very nice day because for us, there's no new normal. I'm here with normal people fighting for our rights and our freedoms. And we are saying to the Trudeau government, to the provincial governments all across the country, that we want to be able to see our friends, to see our family without any lockdowns. We want to be able to reopen our businesses. We want our life back. We want our freedom back.
Back to normal. Back to normal. Back to normal.
And back to normal, yeah. And what happened right now in Ottawa and in Quebec and here in Toronto, we have politicians that are afraid of the truth. They don't want us to know what is COVID-19. We know that it's a virus, but the biggest virus right now is the socialism. That's the biggest virus. It's very, very, very important that our people all across the country understand that. We have the Trudeau government that is locking down our businesses and after that giving subsidies to businesses, but that's not what entrepreneurs want. What they want to be able to do business. They want to be able to be open. And we don't have that money. Who's paying for all these huge deficits? Right now, it's the Bank of Canada. The Bank of Canada is funding these huge deficits. But we will have to pay for that. At the end, printing money out of thin air will have a cost for everybody. That's called inflation. And inflation is a hidden tax, the worst of all taxes. And we have a lot of inflation right now when you go and buy your grocery, about 4%. That inflation will come because in Ottawa, in Quebec, in Toronto, they don't have the courage to tax you for all these spending. They're using the Bank of Canada, and at the end, we will pay by this inflation that is coming. So we must stop all this spending and buying votes with money that we don't have. So let's stop that and be back to our normal life. That's what we want.
Back to normal, back to normal, back to normal, back to normal.
And I encourage you to support us, to support the PPC, because we are fighting for our values, our freedom, our personal responsibility. We know that we are responsible people, and we want our government to look at us as responsible people. That's the most important. So if you want that for this by-election, if you are living in York Centre or Toronto Centre, Baljeet is our candidate in Toronto Centre here downtown. Just vote for your values and send a strong message to the Trudeau government that we don't want any lockdown. We want our life back. We want our freedom back. That's why we are fighting together. And I want to thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting politicians like Randy that is fighting for you. And I feel it. We are not alone. With you and a lot of Canadians all across the country, the silent majority is with us right now. So let's go and fight for our freedom. Thanks.